What's up, companions? So, I saw that the episode is already up, so obviously I'm going to watch it. Now, I went to watch the Origins clip first, but there isn't one posted for the episode yet. I don't know if they post that a little bit later, maybe, because I don't know that I've ever actually gone to try and watch it before I watch the episode, so I'll just have to check a little bit later and see if they actually did that. So now, we're going to go ahead and watch Season 1, Episode 7, The Dark Along the Ways. Starting with the blood snows. Oh no, I never ever thought that this was what they were going to show with the blood snows. I kind of wondered why that they were doing scenes in the blood snows. Of course! Oh! Oh! So guys, these are the Illionaire companions, and they're an elite bodyguard unit. Oh! And she is making them look a little less than elite. Damn! They are nailing the Aiel here, guys. This is it. This is the Aiel. Oh, I'm geeking out. Ooh! Wow! Oh my god, I can't wait to go back and watch this combat again. This is great. Ooh. Oh. That fight scene was so savage! That was like Daredevil with blades. Yep. Oh god, guys. Oh no, I need more of that scene. I need more of that scene. I'm crying. I need more of that scene. That was so good.
We'll find him. I promise you that.
He might look a little bit different, but we'll find him. It is a shame. I mean, he was doing a great job. I really do. I did like the actor, but he's made his choice, unfortunately. So these flashes of light are not canon, but I actually like them.
You plummet into a void which knows no end, or worse.
There's something worse than falling into a bottomless pit.
Oh yes, certainly. I can think of at least.
It's all right, Leo. We understand.
It's one of the guiding stones, but
I was wondering.
how very strange.
So somebody asked me about this in my comments on my map video. So here's your answer. Are the Trollocs using the ways?
No rope.
See, they've sort of made up a bit. I guess they just decided not to even attempt the warder's color-changing cloaks. I forgot about that. Well, not really forgot, but I just haven't really thought about it so far.
How far are we from the gate to Fal Dara?
It's closer, but I don't.
Take us there.
Go!
Quickly!
Yeah, it's another moment that would make book purists lose it.
Murder these children and call it heroism. You're nothing.
An imposter, a fraud. Egwene will never love you as much as you love her.
She loved you once, and she'll
I
do
like
you
this
again.
though.
You wanted Layla dead, out of the world. That's why you killed her, because you
Loved another woman more than your wife.
So they are making Perrin in love with Egwene.
you can't.
Yeah, they'll be shitting themselves. This is really cool. I think this is really cool. And if anybody here is powerful enough to hold Machin Shin at bay, it's Nynaeve. Not bad. Not bad. I didn't mind that. The ways were going to be really hard to show. They were going to be really hard. So, you know, get in, get out, plot points covered. Alright, so if we're actually going into Fal Dara, that means we're about to meet a couple of my favorite characters in the entire book series, guys. I love the Cheyennearans. Or Cheyennearans, however you pronounce it.
How long has it been since you last walked through this?
There they are! You got Lord Ingtar Shinoa on the left,
On behalf of Lord Agomar, I welcome you back to Fal Dara.
and Uno Ragan!
Welcome home, you bloody great bastard.
We got a bloody from Uno, guys. We got a bloody from Uno. I love the Borderlands. Oh, I love the Borderlands.
No intention of advising you. A lord should protect his land as he sees fit.
This is a really
I sent you
weird...
here with a warning.
This is a really weird reception for Lord Agomar to give Moiraine. He's very, very kind to her in the books, but anyhow.
I offended you. You and your companions are welcome here as long as you wish. The Borderlands have a long history of mutual support with the White Tower. That will not change while the Black Hawk still flies.
Thank you, my lord.
It's a little better. Who is this? Oh! There he is! In his striped hat. Where's Patton?
They must find a boy, really. Matt Cawthon.
Ah, alright. Here's how we get the band back together.
The Red Aja.
I guess the Reds are very likely to find him, and if he can't channel, they can't hurt him, so... He saw him!
What's gotten into you?
I could have sworn I just saw Padden Fane walk past us.
You did!
The peddler. Any detail would be helpful, no matter how seemingly small.
So this is Elmandrada.
Do you know what I am?
No, no one does, thanks to the Aes Sedai.
Are they gonna show it? Are they gonna show Min's power?
The big brooding one has.
They're both big. And they both brood.
The one on. But they're all linked, all four of them.
Is that unusual?
Very. I see sparks of light trying to fill the shadows.
Okay.
The shadows trying to swallow the sparks. For what it's worth, they're all very clear visions. I see the Amberlin's seat, and she's wearing full regalia, and she's going to be your downfall.
Look, I didn't choose this path for myself any more than you did, but I will follow it because I must. because I know what is right.
You've made your choice,
This is still a darker take on the
but
books.
we'll make our own.
We left the Two Rivers to protect the people we love. Our families. And that's what we're still doing. No matter the cost.
The day you proposed to Layla, that was the day Gwaine and I got together.
The only woman I've ever loved was my wife.
This seems unnecessary. This is a little soap opera-y for me right now, guys. A little soap opera-y. We got like plenty of bases we kind of already need to cover.
I like her, you know. The wisdom.
Can't really hide your feelings from someone who can feel your feelings in their head, Lan. Nah, she's following him. I wonder who this is supposed to be.
How are you? Hello.
Hello. I was just...
Following me? I don't think you could rightly call this tracking.
I don't mean to intrude.
Please, sit. Sit.
Tell me who everyone is.
Are you hungry, Nave Sedai?
Oh, no, I said I.
She is beautiful. I've noticed.
Ah, Lan.
Please, sit.
Thank you for keeping my Daishan safe.
Daishan.
Bringing him home to me.
Lan is the Daishan. Come on.
Enthusiastic.
Feed us a little more of his backstory.
It's because I always bring gifts. Good night.
Oh. That's right, guys. Even Lan can choke. Boy's got some scurs. Oh, man! Girl's getting bold. You're just gonna go for it, huh, Nynaeve? Just gonna go for it.
And although he'd only gotten to second base, he'd gone in head first. Like Pete Rose.
There it goes, guys. Everybody who's been waiting for this ship to sail, here you are. We just hit it with that bottle of champagne and sent it off. It's a sailing ship.
Waited in my room for an hour for you to come and apologize.
I found through hard-won experience that when you're actually ready to talk, you find me.
That's not a terrible line, Rand. That's not a terrible line.
I'm sorry.
That's a better line, though. That's a hell of a bed, Lan.
Why did he call you Daishan?
Okay.
I hate it when he calls me that. It's a title given to future kings of Malkia.
Yes.
Not that it matters. Malkia was taken by the Blight so long ago.
He treats you like a son.
He was one of my father's armsmen,
Is that Bukama?
and on the night that Malkia was overrun by the Blight, My family was slaughtered.
So that's right, guys. Lan, the warder, and our show so far that everybody loves so much, is an uncrowned king of a nation that was swallowed by the blight, like, I think it was like 25 years ago or something like that. So one of the former borderlands that used to be north of this country we're in right now was conquered by Trollocs and swallowed up by the blight. And that's the nation that he was supposed to be the king of.
You are a king without a kingdom. A boy without a family. And now, you finally belong. To her.
Ooh. Which is kind of a no-go for Nynaeve, if you can't tell.
She doesn't own me.
Doesn't she?
Only in the way those kids own you. Hey.
I like this music.
Stay.
Goodbye, ship. Sail, sail away.
I'll get you there. I'll get you to Nynaeve.
Are we really? Are we really?
Carrie?
Guys, this is the scene that all the purists have been crying about not being in the show, like, for the whole run, and I've been crying about the sword not getting any talk, but this is why they haven't done it.
He was crying. Dad, he was so tiny. What are you talking about?
So Rand has known this whole time.
That door is made of iron. With 3 men your size, can you break it down?
That mountain. I think I've seen it before.
I'm crying.
It's you. You've always known it's you, deep down. No matter how fast or how far you run, you cannot escape your fate. You are the Dragon Reborn. You are the Dragon Reborn.
Oh, it's you.
Did you know I was coming?
Yeah, sort of comes to the territory. What do you want?
I want you to tell me that I'm not the Dragon Reborn.
Okay, you're not the Dragon Reborn.
You don't have to protect my feelings.
I definitely don't get how you feel. You're just another guy in another bar that wants something from you.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'm sorry, I didn't even introduce myself.
I know who you are. And when I turned a corner, I saw a man in armor carrying your heron-marked blade.
Damn.
I saw a baby born on the slopes of Dragon Mount. A man raised him in a wooden house beside fields of sheep, in a sleepy village surrounded by 2 rivers. That baby was something impossible.
What do you see now? When you look at me?
Rainbows and carnivals and 3 beautiful women.
Oh, I love men.
Well, do I make it back? I didn't think so.
So Rand's known his backstory this whole time. Rand's known and just not. That's why he's so moody, guys. Well, you should be looking in somebody else's room if you're looking for Nynaeve. She didn't sleep in that bed.
Like Pete Rose.
Does she think she left, or does she know what happened? Oh no, here we go.
Where have you been? Nowhere. You've been somewhere.
You dirty girl.
By the looks of this perfectly made bed, it wasn't in your room.
I owe you an apology. I spoke out of turn. Didn't mean to stir anything up.
Boy, guys, I don't know if we get an apology from Nynaeve until, like, book 7.
Where's Rand?
Assumed he was with you.
Oh, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this episode at first, guys, and now I'm just giddy. I mean, there have been some missteps in this show, but boy, they're doing this right.
She left.
By herself?
Rand.
So I guess I suppose we're skipping the Green Man and all that altogether.
What is that?
Not at all how the Blight is described in the books, really, but it's creepy looking. It works. Oh, of course. They got me there. They got me. I was waiting for a whole other hour. Oh man, that was. I cried, guys. Okay, let me get this shit together. Okay, well, wow. That episode got off to kind of a slow start, in my opinion, though. That's partially just like it was a little soap opera-y there for a second, in a way that just kind of feels unnecessary, because almost all those subplots in that scene are non-book related, and it's like there's so much awesome material in the books, so I can, that's like my, just use book stuff. Why even mess around with non-book stuff, other than the stuff you have to write for filler? I get it that you have to write some gaps and fill gaps and all that, but yeah, anyway. But that was great. So one of the things the purists have been really mad about is, like, in the very beginning of the books, without, spoiler, you get all that when Tam's father gets, because the whole first book is told from Rand's perspective. Like, there's really not much mystery about who the dragon is in the first book, because you basically know right away. Not everyone knows, and he's even denying it to himself, but it's pretty clear as a reader who the dragon is, starting with the fact that the whole book is from his perspective. That switches up in later books. They tell different chapters each chapter is done from a different person's well, not always a different person, but they're all told from someone's perspective, one of the characters. But anyhow, yeah, that was well done. That was well done, because I did miss that scene, where he's carrying his father through the woods and his father's having, like, fever dreams brought on by the poison, where he's just spitting out that, like, he found this baby when he was in a battle, and he raised him as his son. And that's where Rand comes from. He's born to an Aiel woman who, in the Aiel Wars, she came to the wars pregnant and had that baby on the slopes of Dragonmount on the battles outside of Tar Valon. And Tam al'Thor was serving in the Companions. And the Companions are sort of like the French Foreign Legion. So no matter where you're from, you can go to this country called Ilion and join their military and join a group called the Companions. And they're from all over the place. And they're like, a bunch of daring young men. So the Heron Mark sword that they've shown a few times now, I'm going to just go ahead and say it. I've avoided saying it so far because I didn't want to do any plot spoilers, but they're finally talking about it. So that's the symbol of an expert swordsman. So Tam al'Thor, as a young man, left the Two Rivers, became an expert swordsman fighting in Ilian military eventually decided he was tired of war when he found Rand in the snow and brought him home. And there you go. They got all the way around to it, and that scene is like right at the beginning of the book, and he tells all that to Rand, and like, so Rand is struggling with who he is and trying to figure out, like, am I the one she's looking for? Because she knows she's looking for someone born outside the Two Rivers, and like everybody else is born inside the Two Rivers except for him. And yeah, I just, oh guys, that was good. That was good. I can't wait to go back and rewatch it. I really need to rewatch the fight scenes. Oh, the fight scenes with that Aiel woman, nailed it. The Aiel are supposed to be just killer dangerous. They fight with those shortened spears, and they, you know, what? I can't use the terms because you won't understand them yet. But people from the Westlands, the areas we're familiar with, are just, yeah, very rarely one-on-one going to be much of a match for Aiel. Oh, guys, I'm woo. I got a lot going through my head. It's finally, you know, we've confirmed who the dragon is. I know that was a lot of you. That was your pick. They were kind of actually sort of not subtle with it because they were too quiet with Rand, and a lot of you noticed that. You know, they were like, everybody else has got their thing, but, you know, Rand is sort of just sulky. That was like Rand's superpower. Like, Perrin's talking to wolves, and Matt's got a magic dagger, and Egwene and Nynaeve are stronger in the power than most of the Aes Sedai. And, yeah, Rand has a bow. A little bit of a giveaway. A little bit of a giveaway, but at the same time, like I said, there's no mystery. No mystery in the books. So any mystery at all got a lot of people involved in this show. And I appreciate it. And that made that moment, like, that hit me emotionally as I cried. I mean, that's, you know, that made that an emotional, charged moment for us book readers who've been waiting for that moment. I'm probably just going to keep going in circles. So what I'm going to do is stop recording, and if I think of anything else, I'll pop it in at the end, but I just want to get this out there. I want to watch some other people's reactions, too. After watching this a second time, definitely going to have to watch this a second time. Oh, guys, it's kicking off now. It's kicking off now.